LEGO Speed Champions is a theme that was introduced way back in March 2015 and since then has become an absolute powerhouse in the LEGO world. But what would you say if I told you there was a theme introduced 14 years prior to Speed Champions that resembles it way more than we first expected? You'd think I'm absolutely mental, right? Well, all the way back in 2001 we was introduced to the LEGO line called LEGO Racers. This theme was named after the LEGO Racers video game series that had two very successful games. The first being LEGO Racers, releasing on August 23rd, 1999, and the sequel LEGO Racers 2, first seen on September 21st, 2001. The premise of this game was to race around in a little brick built cars and unlock more bricks as you go on to essentially build up your car and race even more, and thus the LEGO Racers sets were born. Make sure to stick around because in this video we'll be looking at a lot of the Racers lineup and also we'll be comparing them to the Speed Champion sets that have been created throughout the years that obviously got some severe inspiration from the LEGO Racers sets. Make sure to let me know down in the comments below what you think of this Racers theme, and if you do enjoy this video please do feel free to give me a like and a subscribe. It helps me so much and puts me that one step closer to 5,000 subscribers. Within the LEGO Racers theme we saw sets ranging from just a minuscule piece count of 8 bricks all the way up to full scale Technic licensed 1500 piece sets, but without any Technic branding in sight. During the Racers' long life there was multiple promotional sets too which were given away, and the main one being the Shell V-Power Ferrari promotion, and included in this promotion were loads of different polybag sets ranging from things like set 40195, the LEGO Ferrari Shell V-Power Shell Station, which is an actual Shell fuel station. Along with this was set 40196, the Shell V-Power Tanker Truck, 40193, the Shell V-Power Ferrari 512S, 40190, the V-Power Ferrari F138, and one of my personal favourites, set 30191, the V-Power Scuderia Ferrari Truck. And there was honestly so much more. There was even a McDonald's Happy Meal promotion. Now all I'm saying, as a full grown adult I would have sold McDonald's out of Happy Meals. The Racers theme didn't start off too exciting though. In 2001 the first line to be introduced was Xalex range with a total of 16 sets, all of which had tiny piece counts, mostly around 8 pieces, these of which were small brick built cars that replicated some of the vehicles from the video games. Some of my favourites were set 4575 Pulse in this awesome purple and yellow, and set 4570 Shred with this beautiful thing in a prestige gold and blue car. The largest set of the Xalex theme was set 4579 Freeze and Chill with 114 pieces, and this was basically a couple of unique pullback motor vehicles with a ramp and some cool stunt aspects. 1239 was the second smallest set with a whole 4 pieces. Xalex Sub-Zero, as it sounds, had near enough 0 parts, but set 1202, if you can even call it a set, has a whole 1 piece, which is just a singular race figure. Seems like a waste of plastic just for the packaging. And before we get into the big boy Speed Champions crowd, a few notable sets from the Racers line called Power Racers was set 8496 the Desert Hammer, which consists of 2 cars jumping through a rotating hammer ready to get smashed up. Set 8167 Jump Racers, which included 2 motorbikes and a large vertical ramp. Pretty self-explanatory this one is. And finally there was a couple of these, but set 7968, simply named Strong, was a yellow race truck with an awesome machine called an Air Stomper. Simply smash that red thing and send your car across the room. But now the sets where Speed Champions got some ideas, starting with the absolute animal set 8654, the LEGO Scuderia Ferrari Truck. This set is a monster. You get to build an incredible Ferrari branded truck that actually opens up and allows you to store the F1 car and the entire pit crew inside that are all fantastic side builds. You get everything from spare wheels to toolboxes filled with your favourite power tools. And to top it off, you also get a staggering 6 branded Ferrari minifigures too. But if this set does not look familiar to you, that's because Speed Champions released their own version of this under set 75913, which was named the exact same thing too, called the Scuderia Ferrari Truck. Now in my opinion, I love both of these, and the Speed Champions one definitely has more involvement, but I loved the red and grey colour of the Racers version so much more. Although Racers obviously had a thing for Ferrari trucks, because there was also set 8155, the Tiny Turbo's Ferrari F1 Pit, which included a 1:55 scale truck, 2 1:55 scale cars, and even a pit stop with related accessories. We also had set 8153, the Tiny Turbo's Ferrari F1 truck, which also included a Ferrari truck, a Ferrari race car, and this time a finish line, all in the 1:55 scale too. And we also got set 8185, the Lego Ferrari truck, which had a Ferrari F2008 and a Scuderia truck with matching race equipment. It's safe to say they really loved the Ferrari trucks. But continuing in the theme of Ferrari and Speed Champions, we had 2 sets next, set 8144 and set 8144-2, the Ferrari 248 F1 team. Now essentially these were both the exact same set, except the first one was the Michael Schumacher edition and the second was the Kimi Raikkonen edition. Don't ask me why they couldn't have just saved some production cost and made interchangeable parts, but 2007 was a stranger time back then. Both of these sets had a huge 726 pieces, and both included 2 Ferrari F1 cars, a 2-section garage, a service bike, along with a whopping 8 minifigures each. Now if you look closely though, Michael or Kimi weren't the real winners here. The real winner was Felipe Massa. He was a secondary driver in both of these variations, so no matter what one you bought, Felipe Massa was shadowing along. These sets are incredibly close to some of the Speed Champions pit lane and crew sets we've seen. For example, set 75911, the McLaren Mercedes pit stop, or set 75876, the Porsche 919 Hybrid and 917K pit lane, and even one of the 2025 sets is an incredibly close match. Set 60443, the Lego City Ferrari pit stop and crew. Lego Racers set 8672 also deserves a notable mention. The Ferrari finish line set may not have had as many pieces as the previous, only with 573, but this set is jam packed with side builds and play features. Within all the chaos, you build a finish line segment with a checkered flag podium on top of the Ferrari pit garage, stocked to the absolute hilt with tools. Oh, and the mind-blowing 10 minifigures are included too. But the most important of the bunch, our man Felipe Massa makes yet another appearance alongside Michael Schumacher. A similar Speed Champion set to this one is definitely set 75912, the Porsche 911 GT finish line, with essentially the same stuff, but a whole lot less. Some of the largest sets in the racer theme included a couple of awesome Lamborghini sets, the first being set 8214, the Lamborghini Polizia, which has 801 pieces and is just this incredible light blue and white Lamborghini Gallardo that has been spec'd out to be an Italian police car. It even has functioning features like the hood, trunk and doors. But set 8169 followed with the Lamborghini Gallardo LP560 Mark IV in this super bright and vibrant yellow colourway, which had a slightly less piece count at 741. Also featuring the same movable elements, this one went one step further. It could be displayed as either a coupe or a spider, which means it actually has a working convertible roof, which was a big feature back then, especially for 2010. And the all-time largest set of the Racers theme is set 8461, the Williams F1 team racer with a huge 1484 pieces. It's baffling how the smallest set in this theme has one piece, and the largest set has 1483 pieces more. The Williams F1 car also does double up as the most expensive Racers set to currently sit at around $1,354 US, which is absolutely berserk. This car is essentially an older version of the new 1/8 scale F1 Technic sets, and I'm not complaining. The Williams set is beautiful, the blue and white colour scheme is incredible, and I love everything about it. I honestly think Technic need to get themselves into gear and make a 1/8 scale version of the new Williams car too. And I couldn't end this video without mentioning potentially my favourite sets of the races theme. Set 8154 Brick Street Customs is a functioning car garage with everything we need. It has an on-site fill-up station with a working car lift, a tuner shop with displays, and you even get a whopping 7 tiny turbo race vehicles to build and play with. Oh, and a truck with a flatbed car transporter trailer, which is generally the icing on the cake. This set is incredible. Another great set was 8134, the Tiny Turbo's Night Crusher, which was basically another flatbed truck in an awesome grey and yellow colour scheme which transports 2 more vehicles around. Not too much going on, but I'm all for the theme truck sets, and we definitely don't have enough of them right now. The Tiny Turbo's Bullet Run clears the truck scene, featuring 7 vehicles ranging from a green muscle car, a red exotic car, a white limousine, a yellow off-roader, a red tow truck, a white tanker truck, and finally the super long blue pipe carrying truck. But let's not forget the cool toll booth side build and the random ramps that are just included. And there we have it. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know your thoughts on this theme down in the comments below. And please feel free to give me a like and a subscribe, and I will definitely be seeing you in the next one.